The countdown is on to the big game.
Joining us in the CI kitchen with a dip recipe that will impress your guests. Guest Chef Colleen Hatton is back with us. We are so happy to have you back.
Happy to be back. Thank you so much.
Okay, the big game. Who you got?
I don't know. I mean,
Kansas City? 49ers?
I don't know. I know that's an awful answer. I don't know.
You want whoever, you just want them both to have fun.
Right, and I just want to cater food. That's what we do.
Exactly. Okay, are you a big football watcher?
You know, I am not a big football watcher, but I am a big fan of Super Bowl spreads. So
Right, that's the most, I think that's the most fun part.
Okay, what are we making today?
So we are going to make a chicken enchilada dip, which is super easy to put together. As we've discussed many times on the show, I'm all about things that you can do ahead of time so that you can enjoy your guests with you. So this is a great recipe. You can put it together the day before, even probably 2 days before, and it'll still hold up really, really well. And then all you gotta do is pop it in the oven and call it a day.
Okay, because usually some things that sit longer start to taste a little bit better.
Absolutely, and this, I mean, it's not going to hurt anything because the enchilada sauce is just, it's going to be like marinara sauce or all those things. The longer it's
okay, so I'm seeing a big bowl of looks like cream cheese and corn.
So we're starting with, I kind of wanted to get a little in there and get going, but because this is a great thing to do with your hands, great for the kids to help with too. So we've got 16 ounces of cream cheese that I've softened, and then I've got a cup of corn that I've already put in. And as we were talking about before we started the segment, this recipe is great because you can adjust if you like. I know that nobody around here is afraid of spices, so we're going with
a
cup of chilies, and if you wanted to add jalapenos or anything like that. So we're going to add some diced green chilies, black beans, and then some diced, I love red and yellow and orange bell peppers, but you could use green peppers, any kind of pepper you want.
Nice little pop of color there in the bowl.
Absolutely. So we're going to kind of get in here and mix this all together.
Oh,
and
I
really feel
doing that with your hands. That's awesome.
It's so much easier to do with your hands. If you use, I mean, a spoon's going to take forever.
It's just the squish.
I see why the kids would love it too.
Right, exactly. So we're going to kind of get this part going, and then once it gets mixed in, I'm going to add a little bit. I'm going to slide that down because otherwise I'm going to do it intentionally. We're going to add about half of our cheese. Oh, a little more than half, that's okay.
Yeah, you can't have too much cheese.
Right, and then we've got a cup of shredded chicken. Now, I just cooked off some chicken breasts in a little fajita seasoning and sliced them up. But you know, a great way to make this recipe really easy would just be to grab a rotisserie chicken and shred that.
Okay, I love this super simple.
So then all we're gonna do is we're gonna mix this all together, and then we're gonna put it in our little casserole dish, which I've already got one in the oven. To show everybody, we're gonna do a little bit of enchilada sauce on the bottom, a little casserole on the top, a little more enchilada sauce. You bake it for about 30 minutes, covered, and then when you uncover it, you put a little cheese on, melt it down, which is the good part that we're gonna get to, and it's super easy.
Oh, okay. So what
about kind of a layered dip?
Yeah.
A layered, easy dip. You could mix the enchilada sauce in, but I kind of like the layers personally.
This is almost gluten-free.
So it is. So as we were discussing too, yes. So I made this enchilada sauce from scratch, and it is gluten-free because I use cornstarch. But if you're just buying enchilada sauce from the grocery store, you really want to make sure that you read the label because most enchilada sauces are not gluten-free.
What's in enchilada sauce?
So chicken stock, tomato sauce, a whole lot of spices, and most of the time to get it thick, they use a roux, which is the flour in the butter. In this case, I made a cornstarch slurry to keep it gluten-free.
Ooh.
So sans the flour.
Sans the flour.
Awesome.
So I mean, and it's a really easy thing to do, and you're going to serve it with tortilla chips. So if you're trying to make sure that everybody has stuff to nibble on, because you know sandwiches and pizza and wings are not necessarily going to be gluten-free.
Yeah, just give me all the dips, all the appetizers.
All the good stuff.
Okay, we've got it in the oven. We're going to have the big reveal coming up. We're so happy you're back. If you want a copy of Colleen's recipe, be sure to head to ciLiving.tv. As we mentioned, the big reveal, Ryan, is still to come.